What's your name? Where are you from, sir?
Chris East, out of Carlisle, Arkansas.
Out of Carlisle, Arkansas. Tell us a little bit about the name of your company and what you guys do.
Well, I'm one of the owners at Precision Ag Partners. We're basically a Trimble, a GPS-based company. We do all the service work and sales work for Louisiana and the state of Arkansas.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. What was life like for you in your water management sales and your business, before OptiSurface?
Well, we did okay. I mean, we've been a laser company for 30 years, 35 years. One of the first companies that was put in the Mississippi Delta region for the Carlisle store was. So we've been in earthworks for a long time. I would say we did okay. I mean, we changed out lasers and upgraded a few people to GPS from the laser world.
How long did it take after you guys adopted the OptiSurface software to really start getting people to switch from the laser world to the 3D world of GPS?
Not long. It didn't take long to see the savings in the earthworks on OptiSurface versus what we'd been historically doing on a flat plane or a multi-plane type slope where we were precision leveling. I mean, as you know, all the easy dirt in the state of Arkansas and Mississippi and the Louisiana Delta, all of this dirt, what I mean easy dirt, the 100, 200, 300 yard dirt's been moved. Historically, people that have had dirt that could be moved now what's left is that 3 to 5 or 5 to 1,000 or even in some extreme cases 1,500 to 2,000 yard to the acre dirt that's left to move. So everybody's looking for an alternative right now to try to limit some of this and make it affordable, possibly make it where they can get over some more acres and try to water more than what they already are.
Did you have any concerns whenever you started using OptiSurface?
We had a lot of concerns when we started using OptiSurface. Number one, how do we sell it? I guess number one would be how do we sell it? Number one would be, does it work? I mean, anything that brings in that almost makes a warped surface goes against everything anybody that's ever done precision leveling or any leveling type work has done, other than some of what they would call hobnobbing. And that would probably been our biggest concern. The next is how do we convince the customer to go out and make a warped surface on their field just to get row water. What we found was exactly the opposite of that. This program worked extremely well. The yardage was very good, very easy to use. The customers picked up on it really fast. I mean, it's been a superior product for us.
Usually my next question is, did we take care of any of those concerns? And I think obviously by your last answer, we pretty much did. So
yeah, you did. And I'll say this, Graham and the guys at OptiSurface, that's one of the things, we do things a little bit different in the Delta than maybe some of the other regions in the world. As far as moving dirt, and some of the things that we brought were those specific cases where we had to do this or do that or something in a certain way, and Graham was on his toes to try to develop whatever he needed to try to cater to it. So his service has been second to none in the software world. That's one of the things we pride ourselves on, is service. That's one of the reasons we teamed up with OptiSurface, because Graham and the guys have been so good at a superior service, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, and he definitely had the brains to hire a wonderful sales manager, didn't he? That's debatable, huh? Okay. Anyway, all right. Well, Chris, I do appreciate it. Now, what is the greatest benefit that you see, to your business, as far as how it's affected machine sales, everything else?
Well, it's two different sides to it, and I know you started to ask the question of what's the greatest benefit. Mm-hmm. Greatest benefit is the least amount of disturbance to the earth with the most return on the investment. Mm-hmm. And that would be to the farmer, to anybody who's trying to be a steward of the land. Mm-hmm. Less topsoil disturbance. I mean, some of the stuff I've seen, I mean, we've seen some extreme cases this year where we had 8-10 foot topsoil cuts with precision stuff. There's no way that you can tell me that you can damage the earth that much and get it back within a reasonable amount of time, even putting more than what you should back on it. So as a steward of the land, as a steward of our products, to me, that's a huge piece, to not have to put all of that back into it or to wait that long for it to produce for you again. So For us as a company, it's second to none, the field level sales, the amount of GPS equipment that's went out, because this don't work with laser equipment, only GPS. So the mass exodus from laser equipment has been unbelievable. Means you're putting this on there. Anybody that needs to use laser equipment, come see me, because I got plenty of it. So that ought to be a pretty good testimony. I guess we should show a picture of what we got in
the entire warehouse full of laser.
That's right. So I mean, the laser world's going away, and this is one of the things that's helping it. So any of you guys out there that question this, that think it's a hoax, that thinks it's something that it's not, give us a call. We'll be glad. From a dealer to dealer standpoint, unbelievable what it'll do to your revenue, because you can adjust the minimal cuts. There's lots of things you can do, even for the areas. I mean, where I'm from, originally at Western Kentucky, we never even knew what a dirt pan was. I mean, so our topsoil is extremely shallow. What I found in the Stuttgart, Arkansas area, we've got 3 or 4 inches of topsoil. So it's kind of the same thing. They move the topsoil, they do the earthworks, they put the topsoil back. So what this program does, it allows you to do some minimal cut type stuff that might even make it usable in the Nebraska areas, the Kentucky areas, the Iowa areas, some of these big grain producing areas that you hadn't historically ever even seen dirt pans running in. So,
the credits per acre system, the pay as you go system, how did that affect you at first?
Well, we were very worried about what the uptake would be on that, how people would perceive that, because in the past, the precision leveling programs and stuff like that have been basically you buy the program and you got the use of it as long as you do. So we were very concerned about the pay by the acre. What we found was that's very insignificant in the amount of savings that you get from what you're doing with it, from the OptiSurface program, what it does for you in comparison to those. And I understand the pay as you go, it's a little bit more expensive than a precision level program, but one of the things that Graham and the guys have done is continually improved on it. In other words, everything that we've asked for, they keep putting into it. They keep adding back to it. So it's not like it's just a give and or a give and take, or just a take, I guess would be the matter. It's more of a give and take. So as they're getting, they're actually giving back to you as well. So as far as the way the customers are looking at it now, I don't think it's as big a deal as it was. Just from the fact, I mean, $3 or $4 an acre is pretty insignificant when you're saving $300 or $400.
Excellent. Is there anything we can do to improve our business model other than make it free?
Not that I can come up with, man. Everything's been spot on. Like I say, y'all been over backwards to try to make it work for us. Any problems or anything we've done, it's kind of been addressed as we've gone. So,
all right.
Not any issues.
Thank you very much, Chris.
You're welcome.